Hello everybody, so this is your weekly card reading for the 5th through to the 11th of December. I hope you're all having a really good week. I hope you're all getting in the festive spirit and looking forward to Christmas. I know I am, can't come soon enough. So yes, I hope you're present buying and looking forward to it. So as always, I have taken 3 cards from the deck for us for the upcoming week and we'll see what we've got. For today, which is Friday through until Sunday, we have the Six of Fire card. Now this card is a really good card because you are like a little knight on his horse, if you can see that. Coming in from battle and you have been victorious. So you're feeling really positive about yourself, about the things that you have achieved. You're feeling like you've accomplished something and you're very proud of yourself, which you should be, rightly so. But this is not just coming from you, it's coming from outside of you. So you are getting acknowledgement for the work that you have done and for the things that you have achieved. And this is very public acknowledgement. This is not just someone saying well done. This is getting some kind of accolade or award or pay rise or promotion or that kind of thing. You're going to get very publicly rewarded for what you have done. And again, rightly so. Don't feel like you don't deserve it. Don't just brush it off and be all humble and modest, because you have worked hard and you do deserve all the positive things that come your way. And this card also is about working with the wider world, so that you are using like the media to promote yourself through tabloids or through radio or through the internet, or you are using the world outside of yourself big time to really promote yourself and put yourself out there. That can be a bit scary if you're not used to it. I know myself from having self-published my book and doing interviews with journalists and whatnot. It's scary. You feel quite daunted and nervous about the whole thing. But remember, journalists are people too. And not all scary. It's not all, and generally they're very lovely people. So just have faith in yourself and know that it's going to be a very positive thing for you to do. So definitely look into it and put yourself out there. Because obviously the more people that know about you, the bigger business you will get. So always bear that in mind. As we move forward into Monday and Tuesday, we have the 9 of Air card. Now, this is a card about your mental state. You have managed to get yourself in a bit of a negative downward spiral. And your focus, your energies, your thoughts are all concerned about very worrying, very negative, very pessimistic thinking. And you really are expecting the worst to happen in your life. Now, whether that's your career, your love life, your health, your finances, whatever it is, you are expecting everything to go pear-shaped and everything to go wrong, and it's causing you to be incredibly stressed. You're starting to lose sleep over it. You're starting to snap at other people and get very stressy with your relationships, those around you. And of course, it's what's going on inside your head rather than what's going on in reality. Because these fears, these concerns, these worries do not actually have their basis in reality. This is all coming from you and your own fears, your own worries, your own issues. What you've got to be really careful of is universal law. Now, universal law, there are 2 big ones. There is free will and there is the law of attraction. Now, the law of attraction states that the things that you give your energy, your time, your focus to, they're the things that will draw to you like a magnet. So if you're focusing on what you're fearful of, what you're worried about, what you're concerned about, and those thoughts are taking up like every moment that you're awake or even asleep, you're actually going to draw to you the things that you don't want to happen, which is crazy when you think about it. So you need to be really careful about that. You need to try and find a way to make yourself be more positive and to make yourself get out of that negative slump. And of course, that's different for different people. Some people, you know, you can write positive affirmations and stick them around your house. You can go and dance to some happy, smiley music. You can go out and play with your kids. You can watch a funny film. But you have to find a way to make yourself be more positive and to make yourself get out of this negative thought pattern, because it really is not doing you any favours. It's affecting your health, it's affecting your mental state, it's affecting your relationships. So you need to find a way to get yourself out of it, however that works for you. And I hope that it does. Finally, Wednesday and Thursday, we have the Five of Water card. Now, this is the card which states that you are crying over spilt milk. Now, this does not necessarily link in with the card we had before. So don't think that, oh, I'm thinking bad things and, oh, look, they've happened. These are two very separate issues. But there's something that's happened in your life that has not turned out the way you thought it would. You know, you had this little idealised little fairy tale going on in your head that everything was going to be wonderful, everything was going to be perfect, everything was going to turn out just the way you thought in your head, in this little kind of film playing out inside your mind. And we all do that. We all play out scenarios, typically while we're waiting to go to sleep, or we're bored waiting in a queue. We play things out. And we can get so carried away with it that we don't think of any alternatives. And so the situation that you've been daydreaming about, has happened, but it hasn't happened the way you thought it would. Now, that doesn't mean it's happened in a negative way. It doesn't mean that things are wrong. It doesn't mean that things are bad. It just means that things are different. But because they're different to what you thought, you are now like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world. This is awful. Oh my God, poor me. You've got yourself again in a negative mind state, and you are really upset about it, even though there is no reason to be upset about it. So you really have to get some perspective. Step back from the situation, try and be objective about it, talk to people about it, and see that just because things aren't what you thought they would be doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's different. And sometimes different is good. It's going to be a really interesting week. Positive weekend, really positive weekend, and you deserve everything that you're getting in terms of accolades and recognition for what you've done. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday next week, it's all about what's going on up here. And you've got to stop being so negative. You've got to stop seeing the worst in every situation. You've got to stop being Miss Sourpuss negative blah. Because you really are affecting your life in a very negative way, and your relationships and your health, and you need to stop it. So make yourself be positive. Look for the silver lining in every cloud, because there is one in every cloud, no matter how grey. And just know that, you know, life isn't about waiting for the rainstorm to pass. Life is about learning how to dance in the rain. Yeah? So even if things seem really bad, try and see the positives in them. Because there always is something, even if it's like learning a lesson on how to be strong. There's always a positive in every lesson that we have to learn. So I hope you can manage to do that, and I hope you guys can find a way to keep smiling, because you look much, much nicer when you smile. Believe me, we all do. If you guys need me, if you are struggling with anything, please get in contact with me. I will do my best to help you. There's lots of things available that I can help you with. Facebook, of course, with Katie Golby, or through my website, which is psychicmama.co.uk. And at the moment, if you buy a reading for somebody for Christmas, you get a £20 reading for yourself for free. So look at that and see if there's anything that, you know, tickles your fancy that I can help you with. And let me know, and I'm sure we can sort things out. All right then, guys, try and have a good week, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah! Love and light.